Hello, welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to be doing another budget and healthy what I eat in a day video. I did one a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago now, and you guys seem to really enjoy that, and a lot of you asked for this to become a regular thing. Filming what I eat just comes naturally anyway because I'm always creating new recipes and I love to film it and share it with you. I mentioned in the previous what I eat in a day video that I'm on a health kick. For the last few months I've been on a really sort of positive health kick. Just to clarify a few things about that, it's mainly mental health driven. For me, what I put into my body affects my mental health so much. When I'm eating well and I'm eating whole nutritious foods and I'm nourishing my body, and obviously I do all of this on a budget because that's my life, living on a budget, I feel good, I feel happier. Changing the way I eat and reducing certain types of foods and increasing other types of food has become a lifestyle change for me, one that has affected my mental health in such a positive way. It's unbelievable. So for me it's more so a mental health journey than like a physical body journey, but I really feel like the two entwine so much. Sticking on the topic of mental health, I'm over the moon to be working with BetterHelp on this segment of the video. BetterHelp, if you didn't know, is an online tool which connects people to therapists. I started therapy in 2020 now. I feel like 2020 is just sort of a few months ago, but I started therapy in 2020, in the spring of 2020, and obviously that was the start of COVID, so my therapy started and to this day is online, it's all on Zoom. I was definitely apprehensive about that because I thought you had to sort of go and lie down on a couch and have therapy that way, but it's actually been the perfect scenario for me. I meet with the same person for the last 4 years via Zoom. For me it's really comfortable to be doing this from home, but also to sort of invite them into my home rather than me sort of go to someone else's home. So BetterHelp is a very similar scenario where they're going to connect you with a credentialed therapist. You're quite anxious to start therapy, you can start with messaging. You can do online video calls like I do. In terms of therapy has completely and utterly changed my life. I started it 4 years ago, shortly after losing my dad. I went in with the mindset of, right, I need to like sort of deal with this grief. I'm actually 4 years on, it has been the most life-changing thing ever. I have completely changed my life by doing therapy. I'm a completely and utterly different person. It feels weird saying this, but I honestly am so proud of the mum I have become, and I can put 99% of that down to sorting my life out through therapy, and I'm so glad I did it. That's why I'm so passionate about what BetterHelp does. So first of all, if you are someone who has been thinking about maybe getting therapy, they have given me a discount code for you guys to use, which is 10% off your first month, which is great because you can get your discount, you can see how it goes. It's a really personal journey, it's a really difficult journey, but it's a really worthwhile journey. So how the process works, you sign up, they're going to give you questionnaire, they're going to answer those questions, and with that they're going to assess your needs, and then they're going to link you up to a therapist that may suit you. Obviously if you're linked with a therapist that you don't feel like you've really clicked with, you can change therapists, which is amazing. If you do go ahead with that journey, I wish you the best of luck. As I said, what I put into my body is so important, and that's actually something I learned through therapy, is my gut health having such a huge impact on my mental health. So I'm really passionate about like eating well. Today I'm going to show you what I'm eating. Drinking big old mug of green tea as always. I generally always start with my mornings with a black coffee. That has only come about since being with Lawrence. I never used to drink coffee, but he's a black coffee drinker, and now I'm like, oh, I need that black coffee in the morning. It's just like having that glass of wine in the evening. Let's just see how and where the day takes us. If you're not already, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, let's go. It's breakfast time. Is that like a stain? Oh no, it's on the camera. I thought that was like a stain on my top. Yeah, I had a little bit of a rough night last night. It's really dark this morning, so hopefully the lighting's okay. I've put like this little ring light thing. had a little bit of a rough night with Orin. Well, me and him had a rough night. Lots of coughing and we've got like a sinusy thing. I don't know. But yeah, so it was quite hard to like really settle into sleep because of the coughing. We eventually got to sleep anyway. But as always, he was up bright and early because he's got a very efficient body clock, so there was no lying. But anyway, I'm starting the morning as I always start with black coffee. What I normally do, this is why I kind of want to do these regularly, because they differ so much, and because of last night, the way I eat today is probably going to differ quite a lot. For example, like the way I want to start the day is with like intense sugar. I want like, I could eat like a full-on Victoria sponge cake, 3 chocolate eclairs, like the big ones from M&S. I'm so like craving like real high fatty sugar food. So I'm going to give in a little bit to that temptation because I just think that's what my body wants. That's what I'm going to have for breakfast. But I'm also going to nourish it. I've had lack of sleep and I've had a bit of a rough night. I want to start the day with like high potassium, magnesium, high fruits, like just good sugars as well as some cheeky sugars in there. So what I'm going to do is make my bedtime smoothie. I call it a bedtime smoothie because it's high in potassium, so therefore potassium helps you sleep. So I'm about to make a bedtime smoothie, but I'm also, because I think I've got crumpets, I'm going to have a couple of crumpets. I'll decide if I want peanut butter or blackberry jam. I bought this blackberry jam from Aldi the other day and it's so good, but I think I fancy peanut butter. What I would normally do in the morning is not eat for quite a few more hours. It's like quite early, it's just turned 8 o'clock in the morning. I probably don't eat till 10:30 in the morning, even though I'm up really, really early, and that just works best for me. I have my hot coffee in the morning and a green tea and lots of water. But anyway, I really fancy something right now. Like, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I need sugary energy boosts. So I'm going to have some sourdough crumpets from Aldi with peanut butter. So that's what I really fancy. But then on the side, I'm going to have a big fat smoothie with loads of goodies in there. I'm going to put banana in there, avocado, loads of fruits. I'm going to put a lot of honey because we've got this cough. So honey will sort that out. And yeah, finish my coffee. Good start to the day. I'm going to eat my crumpets with the rest of my coffee, and then I'm probably going to down the smoothie, go for a walk, although it's a bit rainy, but I'm still going to go for a walk because I need like the endorphin boost after last night. And then I'm going to probably make a cup of green tea because that's my favourite. So this smoothie is going to sort me out, as are these. I cannot stop sneezing. That was the soggiest walk ever. Snack, because that's what I fancy. I'm very, very tired. I mean, the smoothie was great because it's really filled me up for a long time, but the peanut butter crumpets are just they've made me more hungry, I'm sure. I'm about to have a snack. Snacks for me can range from a Kit Kat bar to something really super duper healthy. 9 times out of 10 I'm choosing things like fruits, nuts, and that's what I'm gonna have today. Sometimes it is a Kit Kat though, but mostly I'm trying to think of like, oh, what will I feel good? What will fill me up? Tastes good, and I'll feel good afterwards, and that's usually the nuts, the fruit, things like that.
I think I spoke about it in my previous video, but shortly after having Orin, I developed like a real addiction to sugar. I've always enjoyed like a bit of chocolate here and there, but after having Orin, just found it so easy to go for like refined sugar snacks. So chocolate and those cereal bars, it would just be so easy for me to just grab those things, and I started buying them more and more from the shops. I was genuinely addicted to sugar. By the way, I've had to put my pyjama trousers on because we went out for a walk and it was so wet. My jeans are soaking, so they're on the radiator. I'm just waiting for them to dry. But anyway, and now I do definitely have sugar. Like last night I had a Kit Kat Chunky and you know, I bought some cookie dough ice cream recently from Aldi and it was delicious. But I'm not reliant on it. I don't have it very often at all. I don't sort of crave it. I just have it as like, oh, do you know, I'm gonna have that tonight, rather than like, I need that. So I'm in so much of a better place. Today it's interesting because I'm on like a really tired day after last night, and I've got a bit of like a cough and things. I was very close to reaching for a chocolate bar, but I thought I'm not going to until I've had the things that I know make me feel good, and that includes some nuts. Nuts always make me feel good. I'm gonna have a slice of olive bread because I got some olive bread, and an apple. Really fancy an apple, a sweet, crunchy, cold apple. I keep my apples in the fridge, give them a little wash, and oh, they're so good. So that's what I'm going to have for a snack now, and then I'm actually going to make my flapjacks for you. Flapjacks saved my life when it came to coming off of refined sugar. They actually saved my life. They are sweet, they're satisfying, they're full of goodies, and they hit that craving as well as like keep my protein levels up, fill me up and stuff like that. So I pretty much make flapjacks every week at the moment, and have done for quite several months now, nearly the last year I'd say. And it was a good idea of mine to start making them. I've really like changed the recipe over the past few months, so it actually is a good thing that I'm refilming it because of how much I've updated the recipe. I've decided now to cook a whole broccoli as well, so I'm going to cook a whole broccoli, and Oren will be awake soon, so he's going to have half, but I always take these off for my bunny. Okay, so flapjacks. So obviously we're going to need some oats. I always use like sort of high quality oats. We're going to need some dark brown sugar. You can use normal sugar, I think. A seed mix. You can get these from Lidl, Aldi. You can just add things like flaxseed or pumpkin seeds. But I've been really enjoying the seed mix. Yeah, it's just quite good in the flapjacks. You can also add like currants and raisins and things like that. Butter. I actually use salted butter because a little bit of salt with the sweetness does go well, but you can use unsalted. I use quite a big dose of honey, and I've been using this, which is date molasses, which is like basically date treacle. And that's really good for natural sweetening, and it gives it a really nice flavour. And then I use a good dose of honey as well. So you want like lots of natural sweetener in there because I don't use too much actual sugar. I've like swapped out quite a bit of the actual sugar for natural sweeteners. Now golden syrup, so if you don't have things like date molasses, if you have natural treacle or Canadian maple syrup, that would be better. If not, use some golden syrup. It's very delicious in a flapjack, but it gives me a huge headache, so I add a small bit of this sometimes, but I'm actually not going to add it today. I just wanted to show you that you can add golden syrup if you want. I'm going to be adding honey and date molasses. And yeah, so we're going to combine this all together with your hands, clean hands. You cook for around 10 minutes on 180, bring out of the oven, let cool down, and then put it in the fridge. And yeah, it's absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm just about to get ready to go out. A bit of a rush today, but Oren and I just needed to update you because Oren and I are sharing one of these Alpro chocolate milk. We love them.
Chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk. We love them. So we're going to share one of these and then I need to get changed and go out. I feel like I've got changed like a million times today because of this weather. So awake in the morning and step outside and I can... Lunchtime, I'm going to be making spaghetti hoops. Is this not the coolest pasta ever? It's spaghetti-o pasta. Now, what I normally do is make like a veggie stock, sort of veggie stock tomato creamy pasta bake. But I can make it taste quite similar to SpaghettiOs. So I thought, let's make like a really nice veggie SpaghettiO thing for lunch. I'm gonna get started on it now and then hopefully within the next hour it will be ready. Essentially I'm going to just start by making a veggie stock. So we're going to be boiling onions, carrots, mushrooms, and I'm gonna chuck a courgette in there. That's sort of the only veggies I've got for today. I'm also going to put some olive oil and some herbs and things in there. I'm going to blend it with my new hand blender, which I bought from Amazon. And then we're going to put some like cream in there and make it a really nice creamy sauce. And then cook the pasta in there. Lunch consists of raspberry leaf tea. I'm really into those at the moment. And SpaghettiOs, but make it healthy. The actual SpaghettiO pasta hoops are much thicker and like more substance to them than what you would find from the tin. So they're very, very filling. I definitely couldn't have these on toast. I would normally have spaghetti hoops on toast. Very substantial meal. It makes a really good lunch, really comforting, warming and delicious. So I'm going to enjoy a bowl of this as I get some editing done. I'm just about to start making dinner. So tonight we really fancy homemade veggie burgers. Should I say homemade? Because the veggie burgers are the Linda McCartney ones. I'll show you in a sec. But sort of like veggie quarter pounder Big Mac style burgers. With cheese and salad in and homemade fries, and so we normally do like just whatever veg on the side, but I really fancy minted peas. Minted peas are one of my favourite veggies ever. Like, they're just normal peas and I put mint sauce with them. That's all I can think about. So I'm going to have minted peas on the side of our burgers and homemade chips tonight. Very excited about it. These are the burgers I shall be using. Vegetarian mozzarella quarter pounder burgers, Linda McCartney. They're my favourite vegetarian burgers ever. I just absolutely blooming love them. So I'm going to probably grill them in the air fryer because that has worked very, very well before. And I'm going to make a homemade Big Mac sauce, which I'll talk you through. And yeah, obviously homemade fries.
Got a glass of wine. My dinner, veggie burgers. Lauren's always makes them a bit better, but I feel like they've turned out good. Chips and minted peas are so... And I've got a candle going. Lauren's just coming to have his, we're sharing a glass of wine. This is all we have left from the weekend. And let me tell you, it's a very nice red wine. If you like red wine, it's the Aldi Specially Selected. It's a Lebanese wine. Because we thought we would get a Lebanese wine. Because we love Lebanese food. Oh. No. 10 out of 10. Love it. The veggie burgers, I mean, we do make a very good burger sauce that goes with it. Are so blooming good. So yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner now because I'm starving. And I'll catch up with you if I eat again.